Hi guys, Laura here for your Wednesday stretch and band class. We're going to start by warming up our shoulders. We're going to roll them back. Nice big circles. For today's class, we're going to be using our red thin band for doing those fives. Any long band you have will work, just a lighter resistance. We have our mini band, which you can always use your longer one and tie it. And I'm going to be using a yoga strap, but you could use a towel, a belt, anything you have. We're going to reach and go up and over, lengthening through the middle finger all the way down to the hip, and switch. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Going to work on really strengthening our back. We've been sitting a lot. We're going to cross that arm over and hug. We want to keep our back strong and in a neutral position. Try to prevent neck pain and strain. From here, I'm crossing my arm. I want you to take the wrist and we're going to point it and flex it. Just deepening your stretch. And swing it back. Right arm, I'm going to hold it in. I'm going to point and flex. Good. Let's do one more time on the left, arm across. And we're going to point and flex. 8 to 10 times. Nice job, guys. The importance is just to get you up and moving. And right arm. And you can access these videos from our YouTube channel, RYY Exercise, anytime. Good. I'm going to take my arms behind and I'm going to pull down. So I'm pulling down, lengthening my traps, keeping my chin in. And from here, I'm going to look up to the ceiling and I'm going to tuck it down. Up to the ceiling and tucking in my chin. Up and in. And these are exercises you could do seated as well. I'd love to see you guys repeat these a few times a week. One more. We're going to take one palm up, one palm down, and we're going to twist and loosen up those shoulders. We're going to do about 10 reps on everything. If you have the time, you'd repeat this 2 to 3 times. We're just keeping a nice gentle flow going for you guys. Palm up and down, wringing out your upper body. Good. And we're going to go back down and pull. And I'm going to look up and I'm going to tuck my chin in. If any of these stretches feel a little bit too much, or if you feel compensation somewhere else, I want you to stop and lessen the movement. Up and down. Let's go one more. Good. And we're going to rotate those arms again. One up, one down. Wring out those upper body. Shake out the chest and shoulders. Good. So I'm going to use my yoga strap or a towel or my red band for this one. This is those pass-throughs. So I'm nice and wide to start. And this one, you're going to go up and over your head. If you feel any shimmying in the shoulders, it means it's too hard for you. You're going to lengthen a little bit longer. The wider your hands, the easier this movement is. If you have any rotator issues, any shoulder problems, I do not want you doing this unless you consult your doctor. Going up and over. This is great for opening the pecs, opening the shoulders. Let's go 2 more. 1 more. Good. I'm going to hold it up here and I'm going to go side to side. Stretching my lats, stretching my obliques, down my torso. Side to side. We're going to do 2 rounds here. Again, we're doing 10 reps, at least twice. Good. And I'm going to go back to my pass-throughs, up and over, and pass through. Up and over, and pass through. Good. Keep going, guys. Up and over, and pass through. Keep it up. Let's go 2 more. 1 more. And we're here, side to side. Good. Really open up those shoulders and back. Do this with the whole family. Get everyone moving. Stretching is a great way to release stress and help you focus a little bit clearer. I like to do my stretching in the morning before I start the day. And I end my day usually with foam rolling, and we'll be sure to get to that at some point during this time of shutdown. So from here now, I'm gonna bring my arm over, and I'm gonna pull the elbow down and in. Nice and easy, as much as you can comfortably. I'm gonna hold it for 5 to 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna reach up, shake it out, and I'm gonna switch. Pulling down. Great job. Do what's comfortable. If this is not comfortable for you, you can work on just putting it to your head. Get that range of motion going. And arms back up, reach, and switch. Again, if you want to be seated, you could certainly do the seated. Good, pulling it nice and easy. Get a little twist with it. Really lean into it. Good, arms up. And last time with the right, get a few little leans. Great job, guys. So now what I want you to do is you're gonna give yourself a big old bear hug, and we're gonna do little spine circles. From here, I want you to tuck in, lean to the side, lean back to the opposite side, and forward. It's a very small movement, and we're gonna go 5 times one way and 5 times the other way. So down, in, back, side, down. Small movements, just rotating your upper back. Let's go the other way. Side, back, down, in. This is for everybody. I want everyone stretching and moving more. You had a long workout. You went for a long bike ride. You gotta loosen up your back, right? We can't get to the chiropractor. We can't get to PT. We can't get into the doctor. We gotta take care of you guys. So we're just gonna move with ease as best as we can. That's why self-care is so important. From here, I'm gonna curl down till I feel a stretch in my lower back, and then I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna curl down, and then come back up. We're gonna go 3 more here. 3, 2, 1 more. Now I'm gonna curl down and angle up for a back extension. So I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna come up and slight arch and back down. Let's go in 2 and 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. So we're gonna go to our red band next, and we're gonna do those 5s. Remember last time we did this, we're going here for your Y, your field goal, your T, your W, and your back extension. And we're gonna hold each for 5 seconds. I would like you doing 5 rounds of this, but for the length of the video, we're gonna be doing 3 rounds. We're gonna make sure your wrist stays nice and neutral, no flexion, no extension. The wrist stays right straight with the forearm, knuckles parallel to the floor. So I'm gonna turn this, and so I have a chair that isn't very stable. Safety-wise, I want you using a stair banister, heavy piece of furniture, something that won't move. because I'm comfortable in my stability, I'm gonna put my foot down and hold this. So if you have a chair and if your balance is great, you can certainly do this. I'm gonna make sure my abs are engaged. I'm gonna grab the edge of the band. Remember, should be a pretty light resistance band. And from here, my palms facing you guys, I'm going to a Y. And I'm gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to my field goal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To my T. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To my W. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back and down, pulling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna shake it out. I'm gonna switch legs just to keep everything nice and balanced. And we're going up again. You'll see I'll self-correct. Watch your wrist. Be aware of where you're flexing. We don't want to put a strain in your wrist with this. And we're going for 5, 4. Squeeze back. 3, 2, 1. Field goal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's just do one more. Again, you can watch these videos anytime, pause them, start them again. Take your time, make sure you get the most out of your workout. We're going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Field goal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And W. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pulling back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. So I'm gonna let that stay here. I'm gonna turn this back around. We're gonna do a little mini band work before we go onto the mat. So I'm gonna put this on seated, and I'm gonna put it just a few inches above my ankles. And today we're gonna do our squares. So what I'm gonna do is one foot is always gonna be in the center under my hips. I'm gonna have a light little bend in the knee, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap out, tap diagonal and out, tap diagonal back, tap diagonal back. So touch, touch, back, back. I'm not stepping hard. It's a light little reach because I want the muscles to do it. I don't want momentum from my body weight stepping forward. I want my muscles pushing my foot out. Great job. We're gonna do, let's try 10 of these. This is round 4, 5, diagonal forward, round 6, 7, keep it up, 8, 9, diagonal, diagonal, diagonal. Let's go 10. Good. From here, I want you to pull the band up over your knees, and we're going to just hold a squat here. Pushing out. Dig those heels, push those knees out. Staying here for 20 seconds, and then we're going to go back to our square again. We'll do 2 rounds of this. If you have time at home, I'd love to see you do 3 rounds. Holding it a little bit deeper. So this is a great way to acknowledge, do my knees turn in when I do a squat? This is gonna help me really push it out. Activate those glutes, activate your quads. Almost there. Good. I'm gonna bring this back down. We're gonna do the square again. This is great for kids to do too, even without a band. You can have them practice just holding their body weight. Ready? 10 rounds. 1. And back, back. 2. Listen to your body. Does one feel weaker than the other? 3. The lower I go, the harder I have to work. is round 4. Tap, tap. 5. Slow and controlled. 6. You rush it, it's going to be easier. 7. Slow and controlled. 8. Reach, reach. 9. One more. 10. Good. Back to that squat. Over my knees. Again, I'm about 3 to 4 inches above my knees. And I'm holding. Great job, guys. Keep it up. We'll do a few side to side and front and back steps, and then we're gonna head to the mat to stretch. I'd love to see you guys do this a few times a week, 2 to 3 times at least. Dig it down, hold in this. A little bit lower. Good. 10 seconds. Just a little half squat here. Great job. We're gonna bring this down over your ankles again. So I'm, again, 3 to 4 inches over my ankles. For my front and back, I'm gonna have my feet shoulder width at least, if not further apart. And when I go forward, I'm going heel to toe. 3, 2, and I'm gonna go back, toe to heel, toe to heel. I'm not letting my hips shake. And forward. I'd say 3 rounds, 10 steps forward, 10 steps back. Would be a great place to start. One more, forward and back. Pushing those legs out. Small steps forward, but wide steps out. Pushing those legs out. Good, we're gonna go to our side step. Again, the knees are soft during all of these. Little bend, dig your heel, step, keep some distance. Good, I'm only doing a few steps here to stay in frame for you guys. I'd love to see you go 10 out, 10 back. Keep it up. Feel those adductors, your glutes, your hips, stay nice and strong. Keep it up, guys. Let's go, one more. Little space. Good. We don't want our feet clanking together. That can help you lose your balance. Excellent. So I'm gonna shimmy back to my chair. I'm gonna take a seat. I'm gonna kick my band off. Leave it here. I'm gonna take my yoga strap with me down here. We're gonna work on our hamstrings. So a towel, a belt, anything at your home will do. We're gonna sit. I'm gonna make sure that this is safe in the arch of my foot. And I'm gonna start down, holding on with my hands. I'm gonna pull up. I wanna make sure that my back stays flat and that I'm not overstretching. I'm gonna keep this leg up to keep my hips nice and cradled. If I drop my other leg, my back arches immediately. So I'm gonna keep my left leg bent. And I'm gonna hold it here. And then when I feel like I should push a little bit more, I'm gonna try to push down into the belt for 5. Push it hard, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I get a little bit more range of motion. So that's a positional isometric. I'm trying to kind of activate the muscles so they let me play a little bit more. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna push, 5, 4, try and push the foot down, 3, 2, 1. And you see I get a little more range of motion. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna push that foot down, trying to push it down, but I'm holding it. Don't go too hard, we don't need to hurt your arms, and relax. So you see from where I started, I got a lot more range of motion. I'm classically a tight lower back person, so this, you know, it's not always your hamstrings, it could be your back, it could be your glutes, it could be your hips a little bit off balance. Now from here, I'm gonna relax it, I'm gonna let it fall to the side. I'm really making sure my abs are pulled in and I'm not letting my hips just kind of arch away. I want my back in, and I'm holding it here. I'd love you spending as much time as you can comfortably. For the sake of the class right now, we're gonna do 15 seconds, but 30 seconds to a minute, build up, and if you can hold longer, that's great. Now for the next one I'm gonna cross my leg to the opposite side. So I am gonna bring this leg up. I will drop my other leg down, and I'm gonna let it just fall over to my left side. Again, my shoulders are back, my hips, I'm trying to keep them down. I really get that stretch in my IT band, my adductor, my outer hamstrings. This is the best, it feels so good. And I'm gonna bring it in, and I'm just gonna pull the knee in, stretch out my glute, stretch out my lower back, and I'm gonna bring it down. That whole sequence, you could do 2 to 3 times on each leg. I'm gonna go to my left. Again, I'll make sure I'm safe. I have it in a spot where the band is not gonna come off. My right leg is bent. I bring my left leg up. I can already notice that my left leg has a little bit more range of motion to begin with. These are great assessments to do for yourself, just to see how you're progressing, regressing. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push into my heel. I'm gonna pull, push, 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 push. 3, 2, 1, and I come up a little higher. And I'm gonna push again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I come up a little higher. I'm gonna go one more time. I think 3 times is great for this. We're gonna push, 5, 4, 3. It's really great when the trainers are able to do it for you. It feels so much better, but we do what we can right now. And I'm gonna now let this leg fall out to the side. And I'm gonna just let it hang there. I don't wanna overstretch. Nice and easy. Spend some time. This is a great opportunity to work on deep breaths, taking in for a 5 count, out for 6 count. I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna lower my right leg, and I'm gonna let it fall to the side. And something I noticed is, oh, this is a little tighter on this side. So I'm gonna make sure I foam roll and actively stretch this one a little bit more. And I'm gonna stay here. And we're just doing 15 seconds for the video. I'm gonna bring this back up, and I'm gonna pull it into my chest, stretch out the glutes. You can hug the knee, of course, if you wanted. And I'm gonna let that come to the side. I'm gonna cross my arms over my legs. I'm gonna rock side to side. And I'm just gonna loosen up my lower back. And from here, I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna turn into my tabletop position. My hands are under my shoulders, my knees are under my hips, and I'm just gonna rock forward and backwards a little bit. I've noticed my wrists are a little tight, so I wanna lengthen my wrists, stretch them out nice and easy, pushing my palms into the floor. And I'm gonna do a few circles. So I'm gonna roll back over my hips, over my hands. Let's do 3 times one way and 3 times the other. And I'm gonna switch. My neck is neutral. Nice and easy. One more. And now I'm gonna sit back into my hips, so child pose. I'm gonna come forward onto my hands and back down. I'm just gonna do 3 more of these for 5 reps total. 1 more. Good. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.